Saturday's Matchday 10 got into gear at San Mamés. It was Espanyol visiting Athletic Club. And it was Athletic Club in such fine home form who would get off to an absolute flyer. Just 6 minutes gone. Nico Williams took the corner from the far side. And it was Danny Vivian who appeared, stuck out his knee, and the ball came off his leg and beat Joan Garcia, and it was 1-0 to Athletic Club, who had started very, very brightly indeed. Second goal of the season for the central defender. Escaping his marker, Kumbula. And the Lions were very well placed indeed to take control of the game, and that's exactly what they would do. Joan Garcia here coming way off his line to try and take a catch. Nico Williams would pick up and shoot down low as the chances continue to come. Espanyol keeper taking a risk there, with Nico lurking. And Athletic Club will continue to weave their magic. Their front four causing Espanyol all kinds of problems on the day. San Mamés in fine voice, as the visitors had chances few and far between. Jofre was one of the bright spots for Espanyol. It was one of the few chances that the Pericos would have in the first half. Jofre's ball way over the top of Gareth Zabala's crossbar. And then Berenguer spotted Iñaki Williams in all kinds of space. 28 minutes gone. The ball came in low. Iñaki Williams with the control, taking it out of the reach of his marker. Sergi Gomez had lost him, so had Kumbula. No chance for Joan Garcia, as Iñaki buried the ball in the back of the net. It was 2-0 gone, and Espanyol were in all kinds of trouble. Chaos at the back, no chances up front, and the Lions were running riot. Just 2 minutes later, and it happened again. Nico, back in the side after injury, got the best of Omar, slid the ball to Berenguer, got the shout from Iñaki. Iñaki did the rest. A 2-minute brace. And San Mamés was overflowing with euphoria. Real quality from Nico Williams. Berenguer with his second assist in 2 minutes too. And there was all kinds of space for Athletic Club. Thumb-tom by Iñaki. And Ernesto Valverde seeing his side destroy his former club. And Nico Williams continued to turn on the style, just couldn't work the definitive shot to round off, as Unai Simon up in the stands recovering from injury, watched on and enjoying the moments of Nico twisting and turning through the Espanyol defence. Jofre again caught the eye and forced the referee to bring out the yellow card for the first time on the afternoon, as Yuri went into the book for the tug of the shirt of Jofre. There is the tug. A difficult afternoon for Espanyol boss Manolo González. He rang the changes in the second half. A triple change it was. Chadira, Cabrera, Peramia came on. Belith, Carlos Romero and Grajera made way. It was a bright start to the second period for the visitors. Peramia with the first chance, heading in the end tamely. But Chadira, with his pace, initially caused Athletic Club's defence some problems. Núñez went into the book for the challenge on the Moroccan. And then Peramia did likewise after he brought down Jaureguizar. The game, though, was effectively put to bed, if it wasn't already, with the excellent Berenguer as he slid into space, slid past Espanyol's defence, and calmly beat Joan Garcia. It was 4-0 10 minutes into the second half, and that was Espanyol dead and buried. The icing on the cake for Berenguer. Again, Athletic Club were cutting, they were thrusting. But Espanyol's marking was non-existent. There's the ball from Oscar de Marcos. Sergi Gomez goes to ground. Kumbula arrives too late. And Berenguer is never going to miss from there. There were more chances for the Lions. The ball was floated in to Vivian, who was looking for a brace himself. He stayed up after a corner. Still Galarreta with the ball, with the cross into the area. Here, a rare excursion upfield for Espanyol as the second half wore on. This was the closest that they got to scoring until late on. That was Joffer again, looking dangerous. With Yuri caught upfield, Núñez forced across to cover. There was the right foot shot from the Espanyol forward, and it drifted just wide. Valverde then, with his eye on the European tie against Slavia Prague coming up midweek, started to ring the changes on his bench too. Prados and Adama Boiro came on for Jurian de Galarreta. Nico Williams was involved here with Adama, and his nick cross was almost tucked in by Guruceta. And there were more changes 10 minutes later as the Williams brothers marched off together. Replaced by Nico Serrano and Jaló. Meanwhile, on the other bench, it was Álvaro Tejero on for Kumbula. As the referee once again reached into his pocket, and Cabrera's raised arm caught Guruceta. And here Berenguer was involved again. There's the cross in the end, brilliantly floated in by Nico Serrano. Teasing one for Jaló. And then Berenguer was the final sub for Ernesto Valverde as he went off to a standing ovation on 78 minutes as Unai Gomez came on. There was a late error here by Omar as he led in Jaló. He was forced to raise his leg and foul Unai Gomez. And he too would go into the referee's notebook. Espanyol exerted some late pressure as they went looking for a consolation. Here it was Brian Olivan crossing the ball. Ended up on the top of the Athletic Club net. Espanyol also had a late free kick here, which was headed over his own crossbar by Adama. Almost 5 minutes of good pressure from the Pericos. Yeah, Kral will turn on the style and float a ball into the area. Again, Athletic Club were defending a clean sheet. We were nearing the end of the game here. Guretheta went looking to get himself on the score sheet. The final goal of the game would come at the other end, and it was the first goal for his new club, for Alvaro Tejero, as he converted a free kick to beat Aguirre Zabala. 1 minute into stoppage time. At least give the travelling support something to think about. Aguirre Zabala will be unhappy to concede and not get that all-important clean sheet. Fine finish from a good right boot. Guiding the ball into the corner of the net. But it was all too little, too late for Espanyol. Final chance of the game coming through Nico Serrano. Espanyol really dominated by Ernesto Valverde's side. A heavy defeat, a very good Athletic Club. Final score, Athletic Club 4, Espanyol 1.